What the fuck is up, y'all? So I've been trying to figure out this whole camera-fi thing, and it's a huge pain in the ass. But I think I got it figured out. Now I just have to, what the fuck? I have to figure out actually streaming or not. Anyways, we're just gonna fucking bullshit about some stuff. Just some of the, recent ongoings in the, Juggalo shit, as always. I'm trying to find the thing. I want to make sure I sound good. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this thing. I did try to go live a few minutes ago on a laptop, but for some reason, it decided that it didn't want to, my microphone didn't want to work again. But I pulled it up here. The video is going. Alright, cool. So checked it. I can hear everything. Sounds good. We're not fucking all fucked up anymore. But we got the sound figured out, at least with the phone, due to the fact that for some reason laptop computer, I'll have to fucking look into it and try to figure out what the fuck is going on with the mic and why I sound like a fucking robot. One viewer, what the fuck is up? But now that I figured out this fucking camera-fi thing, I don't even know what the fuck is going on. For some reason it popped up and was like, okay, well, verify your account. So I verify my account, and then for some reason it still says verify your account, and I realized that your G+ email automatically makes a separate account that isn't actually technically a channel, but for some reason the phone acknowledges the fact that it's a it's a separate account. So I had to go figure out exactly how to get it set up to the right fucking thing. But anyways, we're here, and here it is. So we're good. So I wanted to start off with talking about I finally watched the ICP interview with Bubba the Love Sponge. And we're gonna do some moving around. I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette and all that jazz. Fuck, keep getting completely off topic. Alright, anyway, so I finally fucking watched that. The whole fucking, like, C-note thing, like, the premise that Bubba the Love Sponge thing has for, the fucking, we're gonna shoot this fucking dude if his music's not good, is awesome. The dude's music, personally to me, you know, not an R&B hip-hop, or, you know, not an R&B lovey song kind of motherfucker. But nonetheless, I liked it. It was pretty funny. They didn't really, you know, I mean, they kind of talked about a little bit of stuff that, you know, is by now long past. And, long past, kind of outdated bull. Shaggy dealing with the fucking venue and all that. But I don't know, I just wanted to bring up the fact that I finally got to fucking listen to it, and then I realized I could have probably just went to the Bubba Army YouTube page and just fucking actually watched it. But since I already did that, I don't want to go back and listen to it just to watch it, just for them sitting in the studio. But nonetheless, move on to more relevant stuff, which is actually still kind of behind, because honestly I felt no need to really cover it, because I've never heard the bitch. I don't even think I've heard a song. If I have, then I don't remember it. And it's this whole thing going on with Nova Rockefeller and her little fuckboy boyfriend. First off, that dude looks like fucking straight up bitch. Just a fucking bitch. Like, get the fuck out of here. There's people saying, oh, it's fake, you know, the way Jay talks is too proper, and Jay wouldn't text like that, and blah blah blah. But we don't really know, you know. I mean, he did used to write, you know, like the Hatchet Heralds and stuff, and those were relatively without error. But I think that it's fake. I really don't. But if it is, so be it. You know, whatever. But I really don't think it's fake. I do think Jay was, you know, trying to reach out and say, hey, you know, whatever the fuck you're doing with this GFBF band or whatever, you know, it's pretty fucking stale. You know, him saying that, like, I'm not surprised. You know, and for Jay to like reach out and be like, hey, you know, this shit you're doing, I don't think it's that cool. You know, are we really surprised that Jay would kind of throw himself into some shit that, you know, doesn't matter to him? But then at the same time, I think about it and it's like, man, fucking just honking. We're just gonna drive around the neighborhood honking. That's a new thing apparently. But the only reason that I think it's fake is because that girl, sure, she's gotten some name, you know, from fucking juggalos and shit. I've heard the name, but to think that, you know, she would be below trying to stir up some conflict to have people talk about her, which is obviously happening. You know, multiple people have talked about this and blah blah blah, and it's getting her name out there. My own point of view is don't check her out. You know, I mean, if it is fake, then, you know, I mean, you kind of have to take it as what you want it to be, sort of. But for me personally, I think it's real. But at the same time, I don't really know. You know, I mean, we're kind of left guessing, and until, you know, Jay comes out and is like, yeah, that's me, then it's all just fucking speculation, hearsay. You know, but that's really all I gotta say on her. Next up was a little thing that happened yesterday. I don't know exactly why, but I got super irked at the fact of seeing people fucking post and share shit about fucking whack-ass fucking Young Wicked. And just straight up posted on Facebook, like, if you share M&E shit or post M&E shit, I'm going to hide the post. That's not unfollowing you. It just makes it so that post isn't on my fucking feed. I don't want to see it. I don't care. You know, it's like the people posting the fucking M&E fucking billboard numbers. Like, okay, but are all these motherfuckers that are going through the hassle of this gonna fucking eat crow when, you know, ICP puts out their fucking, you know, next Joker's card and it, you know, all those fucking chart numbers are 1? Because that's what's gonna happen. You might say, oh, ICP fell off, ICP blah blah blah, garbage, poop, blah 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 blah. But in the end, that's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. That's how it's happened, you know, forever. To, you know, be bragging about, you know, like ROC number 6 on the Billboard list, like number 6, dog. Like that's cool, but at the same time, like, still number 6. You know, for Twisted to get number 1, that's not a surprise. But ICP is gonna get that. ICP is gonna get more than whatever they fucking, you know, put up for whatever Twisted's was. I don't remember offhand, honestly. And, you know, some people were like, oh, well, you know, I must be unfollowed already because I fuck with M&E hard. And it's like, okay, well, I mean, cool, you fuck with them, that's cool, whatever, you know. You know, people are gonna have their loyalty to whatever they fucking see fit, and for me, it's the clowns. You know, are they, you know, fucking some divine creature's intervention fucking inserted into the world? No. Is their shit constantly on point? No. But you can't go and sit there and say, oh, fucking ICP shit, and not fucking accept the fact that Twisted's fucking shit, since starting up M&E hasn't been fucking pure poop. Like, last good fucking Twisted CD was Abominations. After that, it's like, I never listened to the Trap DP. I need to. I want to. You know, I dig style. But from what everybody says, it's like, oh, 4 songs, kind of garbage. Which I can't be mad at them. You know, they're gonna. Why would you put a bunch of time into a project that you might think is gonna flop? You know. So, you know, whatever. But I'm at the point where I don't care to hear about it anymore. I don't want to see the name, and I don't fucking want to hear about how good they're doing. I don't want to hear none of it. Sorry, dark for a second. Gotta turn this fucking light on. Anyways, technically, I'm on the clock right now, but Fridays for my job are normally fairly dead, so at any point I could be having to... Oh, okay, so apparently if I fucking hit closes out. But at any point I can get a fucking order and I'll have the shit and go do that, but right now, you know, I'm just fucking chilling. I just kind of wanted to fucking bullshit about some stuff. You know, maybe get some people's opinions. But, you know, being that it's, you know, 30 on a Friday, motherfuckers are working and shit. So I can't be mad at that. You know, because I am too. Like this. This is my work. I get $12 for every hour that I fucking sit like this and kick it, which is dope. For me, at least. I honestly, this is probably the only job that I've ever had that I've lasted this long where I haven't just constantly complained about fucking working. And it's for me, it's hard to find a job that isn't involved with customers or coworkers. In those kinds of situations, I don't do well. I don't do well working with other people. And oh, okay. Thanks, fucking WWE, for fucking telling me that there's some bullshit that I don't give a fuck about. I need to delete that shit. Keep forgetting about it. Yeah, no, straight up, Papa. Sorry, I just finally fucking opened the chat. I didn't even realize that people were talking. My bad. I agree, Papa. He does look like a fucking. I can't even say a basement dwelling troll. He looks like if fuckboy was in the dictionary. If fuckboy was in the dictionary, it would be that fucking dude. What up, fucking gathering throw shit? Like I said, didn't realize. I figured it would give me some sort of notification if the chat, if something were to pop up in the chat. But we're talking about fucking what, Nova Rockefeller, dumb bitch, and the supposed text message leaks that her little boyfriend decided to throw up online because what for whatever fucking reason, as if like, oh yeah, Jay's so hard out for some fucking pussy that you being a fucking bitter, jealous ass fuckboy is gonna affect him fucking, getting some skins and shit. Like, get the fuck out of here. That shit ain't happening. Like, you're not. I don't know. I don't get it. Like I said before, I think the only reason that it happened is because they're trying to get some fucking promo for that GFBF fucking band that they're starting. Or have already started, or whatever the issue is. Like I said, I know little to fucking nothing about the bitch. And honestly, I give a fuck less. Because I don't care. The same way with fucking M&E right now. I don't fucking care. What up, Dave? But yeah, I wanted to get this Camerify thing set it up, and I wanted to kind of, learn how to use it and all that shit. So, when it comes time for the fucking gathering, all I gotta do is hit a fucking button, go live. So, you know, make sure when it gets gathering time, you go and fucking make sure you're subscribed and hit the little bell to know when videos are popping up and shit, and get a notification to watch fucking whatever fucking crazy shit. I got some crazy stuff planned for the gathering. So I have a fairly good feeling. And plus there's some stuff in the works for Juggalo a Day that will also make it interesting. No, yeah, like I said, Jay. Yeah. I think you seen, yeah, you probably seen the post that I put in there about fucking Sugar Slam giving him happy birthday and stuff, and fucking hearts and shit. And I know people said, oh, they said that they're best friends and da 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 da, and it's like, there's a level where you go best friends to still hitting them skins, and that's the way that tweet came across for me. Was definitely some hitting skins situation, boot fucking Becky and go back to the one that tolerated your shit, that isn't a complete fucking mental fucking waste of a human, like Blase. Like I said, I liked the CD. I liked her CD. I won't front. There were a couple tracks that I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and skip this, but right. Yeah, happy birthday blowjobs. But I mean, in the end, as you know, especially now when we're in the time where it's kind of hard for you to be completely hidden online, um, to see her reactions to everything kind of shows you the type of person she is. Uh, but yeah, that was another thing that I wanted to talk about, and I'm glad fucking I'm glad you said that. My brain's so scattered right now. Like I said, I'm fucking technically on the clock, but not getting no orders. So I'm just fucking getting paid to fucking fuck off on YouTube, and I've been sitting around fucking watching YouTube shit all day and catching up on stuff. um, this is gonna be petty, and I thought about it, and I was like, I don't want to fucking talk about. Uh, Not because A, it doesn't really matter. It's just me being fucking petty and bitter, and B, honestly, nobody's really gonna give a fuck about it. Um, the fact that uh, I made a video the other day covering what fucking was it? Uh, Covering something. See, like I said, it's petty because it's so bad I can't even fucking remember exactly what it was. But it's like I do the video about it, and get couple dozen views and shit, and then to see somebody like say CPN to cover the same thing, and I mean, I know he has a lot more subscribers and he's more fucking based and all that shit, but it's like, man, if I fucking blow the top off on something before anybody fucking gets to it, and I still get fucking shafted, and I don't fucking get it, like, like I said, it sounds bad just because a lot of people will take it to the aspect of blue, fucking e-begging. But if I could, even make $100 a month on fucking YouTube would help, would help my current situation a lot. I don't make a ton of money. I mean, I make enough to cover a couple of bills, and I've never fronted on the fact that my wife's the fucking breadwinner. She works her ass off, and I give her nothing but props. And I do all the fucking housework and shit like that, fucking dishes and kitty litter. The only thing she really does is cook and do laundry. Uh, but um, like that's kind of the reason why I do YouTube. Like getting my ideas out there is nice. It's nice to be able to just kind of talk and vent shit out. But at the same time, it's always just like, man, like I try, and for some reason it just kind of fucking backfires. Doesn't really pop. I know a lot of that has probably to do with the fact that I get kind of temperamental and controversial at times, and I piss a lot of people off, especially when it comes down to like the whole fucking twisted shit and seeing people post that. It's just petty shit that I just have. I'll just read this out because I don't know if the chat keeps on the video or anything like that. Gathering Throw Shit said, I was making like $5 to $10 daily on YouTube. One month I got like 200 a couple months ago. But then after advertisers left YouTube, I seriously make not even a penny a day from you. Yeah, like I think altogether, from doing my videos from way back, and then after I quit, and then now coming back, I've only made like maybe $3 like through AdSense. That's not talking about my my partnership with Social Blade. and stuff like that, which, is pennies, dead honest pennies. Like last month, I think it was like 11 cents for that partnership specifically. And I know it all comes down to fucking views, and there's not really any YouTube juggalos that are making decent money off of YouTube itself. Just because the views aren't there, I'm not gonna fucking make a video and get 100,000 views. Hell, I mean, I don't even have fucking 200 subscribers yet, and putting all of the time together and cutting out the part where I stopped doing stuff, stopped doing videos. That's like probably a good 2-3 years. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't really want to bring this up because it just makes me sound fucking bitter and all that shit. But hopefully, with the gathering coming up and some of the stuff that I have planned for that, there will definitely be some Year of the Pork Sword memes to come out for that. And trying to find a good thing or good setup for some fucking hashtag boots to faces stuff. But we'll see what happens. I think the pork sword idea that I have is gonna be awesome. But what else did I want to talk about? Oh, new Shaggy. I'm sure by now fucking anybody that's fucking watching this has heard it. And I won't even lie, I've listened to that fucking track like 12 times today. I woke up early to take Mags to work and then have the car so I could work. And I listened to it once on the way to taking her to work, once on the way home, and then fucking however many times just fucking sitting around. I'd be looking at Facebook and someone posting, but like, I could listen to it again. That single coming out got me super pumped for that CD. It's gonna be good. If you look, I don't remember what channel I seen it on, but somebody had video of Shaggy doing one solo song by himself. Hey. Yeah, yeah. Start e-begging after you do a face reveal. Shanzi, fuck your waterhead. Don't fucking talk to me about shit unless it's us kicking it at the gathering, because that's all I give a fuck about right now. Shaggy is fucking fire. Totally agree. Totally agree. Like I said, I've fucking listened to that shit so much today. And I'm sure I'll listen to it probably 4 or 5 more times. But, gathering stuff's going good. We already booked our hotel. We booked our hotel last night. We booked our hotel this morning. Last night we bought tickets to go see a local wrestling organization that does monthly shows about a mile and a half, down the road from me. And so we're going to fucking do that tonight, and then my homie's fucking 5-year wedding anniversary. There's a party, and at one of our buddies' bars. So we're probably gonna fucking hit that up after we do the whole wrestling shindig. Fuck. My bad. This is what happens when I just fucking talk by myself and it's an endless stream. I just start yawning and shit because I'm fucking fat and I can't fucking breathe. Yeah. just that song gives me high hopes for that album, but at the same time, it kind of puts some stuff in my head like, please let some of this stuff transfer over to the next Joker's card. Because if not, then, you know, it's gonna kind of feel like a waste, honestly. What else did I have? I remember I was like, I want to talk about this too, and I can't fucking think of it. I just look like an asshole. I can't think. We'll just loop for a second. Yeah, I have super high hopes for the next Joker's card. Like I said a little bit ago, how mad are all the fucking Twizzlers gonna be when when the next Joker card, drops, and a motherfucker makes a picture like M&E's been doing with their whole fucking billboard shit, and all the numbers on there are gonna be number one. you know, uh, Good on you, ROC, for that number 6 or 8 or whatever the fucking number it was that wasn't number 1. And then what? Oh yeah, fucking today that new track from Young Wicked dropped on Hip Hop X XM X. I don't know, fucking whatever fucking whack ass website they've been fucking working with a lot. Haven't heard it. Have no plans on hearing it. Same thing with this fucking CD. I don't care. Fuck all them. I don't give a fuck. And if it alienates me from people, and people want to be pissed off that I'm like fuck M&E all the time, fuck you. I don't care. I'm at the point where if they want to space themselves, then let's space them. Let's space them. Not to shit on Don Chaos, but being gray in the situation, for me, is no longer an option. No longer an option. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Right? Nobody cares about... the only people that care about Otis is fucking Otis and, fucking Mono beating his dick like, that really pissed Jay off. Like... I didn't fuck with A&B. I didn't fuck with Otis when he was solo. I've never fucked with them. I've always hated on A&B. That shit's garbage. Fucking poop. And especially last year, we were rolling down to the gathering, and my homie that went with us, he was like super fanboy over fucking A&B and that whole Colorado clique and shit, and he was playing their shit, and we were listening to a song, and I go, the song that we were listening to, so I used to do music, like I've mentioned probably about a bazillion times, and I don't claim that I was ever good or anything like that, fucking obviously was not a successful endeavor, seeing as I don't fucking do it anymore. But he played a song, and the chorus sounded like almost a carbon copy of a song that we had dropped fucking like 3 years before. And I told him that, and he was like, no, like, there's no fucking way, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, no, straight up, pause this shit. I pulled up fucking YouTube, because we have the whole first CD that we did uploaded, and like one long stint, so like I think it's like an hour long or something like that. And I played him the song, I fucking skipped through the time and found it and played him the song, and I was like, listen to this chorus, and he's sitting there listening to it, and he just turns around. He was sitting in the front seat. He just turns around, and his eyes just open really wide, and he was like, dude, you were not lying. And I was like, no, I wasn't fucking lying. Like, I know the music that I made, and That song is fucking exactly the same way, like almost to the T, the same way that we fucking pronounce stuff for the chorus and shit was almost the exact same. And I was like, I fucking bet, you know, Colorado's a state away. And I lived in Colorado at one point after we did music. And, I fucking was always showing my shit off to people. Even though I knew I wasn't doing it anymore, I would bring up the fact that, yeah, I used to do music, and people would be like, oh, yeah, fucking was doing good, blah, 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 blah. And, I'd always kind of give it the review of when I was originally doing it and giving out, what we did is we printed out a bunch of free samplers that just went in a little slipcase, the paper slipcase, to just hand out. It's the whole album, nothing cut off, nothing. It's the exact same CD that you would get if you bought the album. The only reason that we had an album that was purchasable was because we actually went through the thing of, making, putting cases together, the backs with the track list and the front, cover art and shit like that. Like, I mean, inside the case, it was still a burned CD, like every other fucking buster trying to make a fucking rap game. And, but yeah, I'll be fucking damned if they did not at some point come across it and was just like, that's a good idea for a song. We're gonna hijack that. If I even gave a slight enough fuck, I would look through and figure out what that song was and do my own little fucking chippy choppy and fucking put the choruses back to back on each other and show it. But I don't really care. I only bring it up because fuck Otis and fuck M&E for signing him. The fact that it's literally that dude that is making that made this whole fucking situation blow up, within the couple months before the new year and all that, and then everything after that is kind of fucking whirlwinded into. The fact that it's that fucking dude that is the one behind all of it is just, for me, just fucking mind-boggling. Ugh, like, I just don't, I don't get it. I don't get it. It doesn't fucking make any sense. Just doesn't. But yeah, I don't know. I don't give a fuck about what Otis is putting out. I don't give a fuck what M&E is putting out. I've said it a million times in just comments and shit on Facebook and such, but the only view, my own personal opinion, I mean, if you want to like the shit, you just kind of have to deal with me shitting on them or, fuck off. Simple, I completely just lost myself there. To not, I understand people are gonna have low. Oh, okay, I know where I was going now. To say, the only thing for me that M&E has going for them, obviously would be Blaze. Even though I haven't listened to none of his stuff since, M&E started, still just bitter and upset. And like I said, I won't front about it, that's really what the deal is. I'm fucking bitter about it. It's bullshit. But the only thing fucking M&E has going for him is fucking Gmo. Other than that, like, especially the last Twisted album was fucking poop. I didn't listen to Boondocks because I don't give a fuck. My Filthy Spirit Bomb. It's literally the only thing that even slightly interests me on M&E. And, like, even that, like, I can't buy your CD. I would have no problem shelling out some fucking ducats for the fucking Gmo CD, but I don't want fucking M&E and specifically fucking Mono to even get a fucking tiny, tiny morsel of, the fucking cheese that I would lay down on a fucking CD or on a fucking shirt or anything like that. Like, that's where I'm at. Like, you want to separate yourself? You separated yourself by, me not promoting or me not supporting. And I know fucking people want to stay gray and stay in the middle, and for me, it's just I can't do it. I've ICP is such a huge fucking part of me, and to see that got so much given to them from ICP, and they can argue about, oh, well, we would have made it either way. Like, you would have fucking made it maybe doing some fucking bullshit. I mean, and people, I don't get how people aren't surprised that Twisted would go and, be shitty in a situation. Like, before they get fucking signed to Psychopathic and, whole Twisted things created, they just fucking, tell ROC to go fuck himself. And ROC still to this day has their fucking backs, even though they were like, oh, fuck you, we're going to this fucking record label, you can just kind of fuck off. I don't get it. I just don't get it. That why people want to fucking do. And you can say, oh, the music's good. I follow music that I love. But if you love something so much, then why can't you put it on fucking Front Street when it's acting like some fucking bitches? Like, I don't know. I'm fucking petty, and I'm fucking bitter, and I'm really excited for the gathering, and I just want to be positive, and I just want to fucking hashtag 17 in this bitch, and I can't fucking do that because there's all this fucking stupid M&E bullshit. I'm in a mood today. I'm fucking just in a mood. I just want to bitch. I just want to fucking bitch about shit. And, it's not a positive thing. And, that's kind of shit that happens. So, there's only one person watching. I'd like to fucking kick this for like an hour. But I'm kind of out of subjects. I could talk about the fact that we haven't done a Life Rage in a while. And in all honesty, the reason why is because it wasn't going anywhere. It actually, every video that we put up, from the start all the way until, the last one, was almost just fucking decrease in views. It's a really awesome idea, but me and Mags kind of talked about it, and we were just like, it's just not if it's not going to catch on, then it's kind of not really worth the effort and time. We were just sitting there playing fucking video games, so it's not like much effort was put into it in the first place, but it just, it just never really popped like we kind of hoped it would. I would have been totally fine, even if the videos only would have pulled like 30 views or something. That would have been fine, but they never did, and it was just kind of a flop. We want to do them, and if people wanted to see that, we would probably start doing them again, but right now it's just, we're both fucking super grinding. Mags is working her normal day job. and I'm doing Grubhub, and then Mags is also doing Grubhub a few nights a week, like 3 or 4 nights a week. I'm just trying to save up money for the gathering. And then after that, it's going to be the same thing because we want to get rid of the Cutlass. It's too much of a gas hog, and we've literally had nothing but fucking issues with it. One day I went to her work to pick up some money so I could get some lunch, and the fucking transmission just straight up went out. So luckily her mom fucking dropped, fucking $3,000 on getting a new transmission put in, and can't keep a fucking tire full of air for a fucking month. It's like back to back. Like the tire is literally fucking magnetized to any bolt, screw, or fucking anything metal that can just jab through it constantly. And like, I don't drive in fucking sketchy areas. I don't drive close to the curb. But for some reason, the tires just fucking go flat constantly. And it's just like, it's such a big, bulky gas hog that it's fucking pointless. So we want to get the fucking brakes fixed, get the tire fixed, and fucking kick that shit to the curb as fast as we can. And then after the gathering, start saving up to get another Prius. And I know fucking people always want to shit on, oh, you drive a Prius, haha, like pussy shit. Like, I don't give a fuck. It's a car. It's a car. It's fucking got a 7-gallon fucking gas tank that takes, even if you're almost empty, no more than fucking $10 to fill it up. And especially with me fucking doing a job that is just driving around, then, saving gas is fucking, or, saving money on gas, it's fucking nice, Another thing that I wanted to bring up, and this is actually off topic of any fucking Juggalo shit or anything that's really relevant besides some nostalgia points. Netflix currently has the first season for Bill Nye Saves the World, and we started watching that last night. And if you're not watching that shit, then you are doing something fucking wrong. If you're like a fucking climate change denier, or, just fucking neutral to the fact that the world is, or, Earth itself is kind of in a shitty situation, then you're not going to get a fucking kick out of it, because that's kind of what it's all about. Well, the first one was climate change, and then the second one they talked about, alternative medicines and the fucking people that believe in, like, crystal healing and just alt fucking stuff that normally came from, like, pagans and shit like that, Wiccans and shit. That doesn't really have any evidence besides what could be considered a placebo, just because you believe it's going to work, that it makes you better. But at the same time has no real, like, medical validity, or validation. But yeah, I don't know. He still does the, like the little experiments just to show shit off and all that. And it's awesome. It's funny. It's interesting. It's interesting to see. Anyways, I guess we're rolling up here on fucking 50 minutes. I wanted to shoot for an hour, but with no viewers, and besides getting into shit that I kind of have to just stay away from because fucking YouTube will unmonetize the video for fucking talking about it, because Lord knows that anybody talks about the fucking news, that, you know, they should be punished for it. I actually went through the other day and took some videos down, some older videos that they demonetized, where it was like, you know, I mean, if it's gonna be fucking demonetized, then it doesn't need to exist, honestly, because, you know, it's kind of the point for YouTube for me. But that's really all I got. Fucking checked it out. Leave a like. I have an idea. I can't guarantee this yet. I might do some sort of giveaway if and when I reach 200 subscribers, which is fucking depressing as shit to say, but, you know, whatever. What are you gonna do? That's all I got for you guys. So, hope you have a dope ass day. Fucking play the shit out of that new Shaggy track, because that shit's fucking fire. And it's probably one track that is better than everything that has came out from fucking M&E this year. And notice that there's one CD that didn't come out this year that I only will give credit to. If it wasn't, and he, you know, the CD would have came out, I'd have been like, this song is literally better than everything but one CD that M&E has done. Which is Jima. You know, that's the only thing that they have going for them. Nothing against Gorilla Voltage. Sorry that you dudes got, you know, pulled into a situation that, that's kind of fucked. You know, I still haven't listened to it. I did get links the other day for, you know, or yesterday, after shitting on people for fucking constantly sharing M&E bullshit. But I'm just gonna get back into fucking bitter petty mode if I talk about it. So we're just gonna cut it off here. Thanks for fucking watching. Prepare for the fucking gathering. If you don't gather, you don't matter. To all the fucking M&E nut riders and M&E themselves, shut the fuck up and gather, because that's all that fucking matters. And with that, I'm out. Peace.